Episode 5. Ain't no jive. Episode 5. One of my favorite films. In Black Suasion. One of my favorites. Curtis Mayfield. Superfly. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck the man. Gonna do a way around. Gonna beat him at his own game. Gonna sling the joke. Gonna sling it better than any white motherfucker ever could do. Now, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the jury, but I know that the propaganda value of Superfly was to show you how to apply for the position of pusher man and how to control your women, and most particularly how to deal with the white man. American Gangster. Denzel had everybody thinking, hell, I'd like to be that. Look what he was able to do. Smacked up the whole country, made bank, and got away relatively alive. Outed the whole fucking system, which, propagandistically speaking, needed to happen. They had to show, look what happened to Serco, they had to show that they were doing their job. Oh, we got the bad guys. We doing our job. I never did hear, didn't follow up on it. Probably could find it out. Be hard maybe. But at one point, the LAPD was under federal receivership. That dude was running the LAPD. Yeah. The overload sitting in first seat. And nothing get by the overload, cause he got an army of, what are they called? You know, attorneys generals. Ooh, the power. If you don't like my demon speak, tough shit. I need to characterize the way I feel it. If you want to kill me, kill me. If you want to shut me up, you can kill me. But this was me for you. Don't want to arch on you. But I hope if you are tasked with that, killing me, that it means something to you. That you get something out of it. Like in Michael Valentine Smith's I Grok. We're all one. We're all of source energy. There's absolutely nothing that you can create, that I can create, that any being, any creator, I know that's going to get me in trouble with the creator group, but we're all creators. So get off that otherworldly stuff, other universally stuff. It's us. It's nothing else but us. It's all in our minds. All of it. And what we're dealing with now in this current paradigm is that the power cats, the controller cats, the aliens, the extraterrestrials, the under-earthers, the cavers, well, they got something to say too, don't they? Yeah, we like slaves. We spent billions of years creating them. Anunnaki. Of all the researchers I've listened to, Michael Tellinger, oh my God. If it is a con, and he's just sprolling his imagination, so be it. I mean, a con in the sense that he didn't actually experience it. It's just dots that he's connected with the information that he's searched for. I don't want to say discover. 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 I don't know. What the fuck does that mean? What about, hey, look here. What about that? Look what I found. Why do you have to have a plaque like Columbus? Oh, Columbus discovered America. And it's the facts. He discovered the Caribbean. And it spoked out from there. Once word got back to the old world, I'll bet, oh, hey, our point man, Columbus. Let me give you something. In the annals of his journey, they talked about UFOs. Okay? They got run on by something like a underwater UFO. I forget what they call them now. They have a description of it. So, what makes you think that Columbus had to discover anything or find anything that they didn't already know about? What if he was bloodline hybrid Anunnaki? What about that? Sort of gives the whole concept of the propaganda that, oh yes, he just floated out into the ether on faith. He had the church with him, and it was a faithful move. Religion took credit. Those priests, oh my God. Wait a minute, let me give you context here. Priests. Here's where it gets you, see. Look at the image of a priest in the Catholic Church, black. And look at the image of a priest, a judge, in the court system. Oh, is there a connection? Am I a conspiracy theorist that's gone crazy? Because I'm connecting a dot that's impossible to believe. That there could be occult functions in the government. Call the vampires, call the werewolves. He needs to be dealt with. So, okay, the propaganda value of Columbus. Oh man, there's a scene in Goodfellas where they're at the fair, and they haven't quite divided up the responsibilities for who got what out of the fair. And God damn it, what's his name? The guy that played the toughest mobster, the short guy. He played opposite the guy that played the kid. And you know what they are. You know what I'm talking about if you've watched the Goodfellas. And the way those guys did business is not any different. In fact, I strolled for years. Organized crime learned everything it knows from the government. And that was actually more accurate than I could ever have nightmared. I'll give you this. Think about this. What if so-called mafia, organized crime, all these groups, Russian mafia, I'll give you the connections. I'll give you the dots. What if they are actually an unauthorized branch of government? In the sense that they are labeled unlawful. Lawbreakers. Mobsters. Yeah, evil. Now here's the put together. For me anyway. Might not be for you. You might need more information. But for years in watching, 3 versions of Al Capone. And watching pieces on that piece that Bennett and God damn it, Bugsy Siegel, that piece. That information there. How those guys operated. Maya Lansky. Those guys had to make their stripes, make their bones. Literally. That's what that means. You gotta make his bones. You gotta pierce or shoot or shatter some bones to get into that group. Blood oath. Burning up the paper and all that. Heard tell that the Illuminati has very similar ceremonies. Ooh. And the Masons, hey, I heard tell. This could get me killed too. It's in several books. It's kind of cross-referenced. I think it was in Pale Horse. Pretty sure. It was also The Unseen Hand. Ooh, I think it was in there too. This shit's connected, brothers and sisters. It's all connected. There's no communists. There's no Democrats. There's no Republicans. There's no independents. There's no no. No. It's all us. You're only fooling yourself if you believe these groups are opposed to one another. That's how they do business. Oh, look, this group's starting up over here, nonprofit. Right here, the golden cornucopia of the Horn of Plenty honking at me. Nonprofits. All will come to you tax-free. Ooh. 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 Quite a deal. Quite a deal. I think what they had in mind, the framers, the founders, whatever you call them, the go-getters, like, we had enough of this shit. We're going to change shit up. Revelation. All the while knowing that they were just going to give it back to the monarchy because they changed it up so that the people could be suckered longer into believing that they had a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Here's a challenge. What do you think that actually means? Then you got the rule of law riding in there on a black horse, black robes, rides high. He's got like maybe a pair of 44s, gold-plated, etched in blood, with poisonous silver bullets, maybe gold-tipped, maybe, uranium-tipped. I don't know. If you take a look at Game of Thrones, all the feudals, were they feudal? Did what those cats did that not, I mean, it's the way it's going, propaganda value. Game of Thrones, I'll add it before I've even seen the last. Don't know when that's going to be. Might crank up a movie in a couple of years, never know. They certainly trashed Deadwood. Holy shit, that was terrible. I wanted to see that. It was too much. They didn't want to have to. You got to understand why they didn't finish that. It would have been too cathartic. It was too much. It would have amped them out. Bloodlust. They got to be careful about that. And they let it go like it in riots. Watts, Rodney King. What they don't really blab outside of California much, because they got to show it here in the basin, the Los Angeles Basin. White men conquering Spanish again, and then telling them they can't live here because we're much more superior than you. Coming up on episode 6. Be back soon.